Okay, that's one thing working. Hello, ahoy, it's Tiny Pirate here. I hate the way when you update things, there we go, all audio working, stuff happens and then OBS Studio for some reason decides to have a little fit. Here we are. We are back. Hopefully that didn't confuse too many people. Look at those FPS, UPS hovering around the 30, around the low 40s at all times right now. It's beautiful. So what's been going on? A few quite cool things. So we are just jam-packed with ships leaving, ships coming and going. There's I actually thought, why are all the ships here? What? Yeah, I think actually so. Yeah, we've had a coolant problem. We've had a lack of coolant, which I've now fixed. There were some issues down on Calipo with the cryonite production, so that's resolved. But anyway, things are cranking along. One of the things I've been doing is I've visited. Why aren't you? I visited just about every single, well, close to every single one of these locations. A few of them I haven't. Actually, that's a bad example. Here we go. Look, I visited them all the way, lots and lots of them, to gather arcospheres, and I just wanted to do that to increase the kind of buffer that we have. Let me have a look. Arcospheres. We're now only one crystal collective. I need to go back there. We're sort of probably close to like 300-400. I'm not sure. There's lots of arcospheres grabbed, so that's been really exciting. And the end result is down here, as you can see, there's a really good buffer at all times of all the major arcosphere types, and that's allowing pretty reasonable science outputs, as you can see. Those are all backed up. I've put them on a machine to go out because they are required. Yeah, these things are cranking. It's all go. It's really good. Haven't really needed the rest of the space yet, which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. I kept all that separate. That's been my trick, and it has been relevant. Actually, one of the things that happened was, I'll just flip the camera back. There was a yellow storage chest here, and for some reason it ended up with just about every single one of the Z arcospheres. And it completely stalled out the arcosphere sort of flipping and tipping. Very odd indeed. So I've removed all storage that isn't arcosphere storage from this little bubble essentially, and as you can see, no logistics bots can enter or leave this area. They can cross it, funnily enough, but they can't leave. And the end result of that is that I'm not seeing arcospheres wander out into the wider network. That would be bad. I actually should check. There's one lambda arcosphere somewhere out there. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, the point is nice. We can keep those nice and clean and separate, which is important. Other big things that have been going on is, oh look, this is almost done, which is good. I'll just put that down one more time. Yep. Alright, minions, go do that, put that down so it can be completed. This we're going to need for some more science building. Up here is the Catalog 4 build, and it does use these slightly strange and wonderfully new supercomputers, the deep supercomputers. I'd insisted that I didn't want to build any, but no, well, never mind, I had to. So that was a bit sad. And I also completed the spaceship that we started fiddling with in the last episode that was causing me a lot of grief. It took a fair while, a lot of umming and ahhing and fiddling around, so it's probably for the best that no one got to see it. Okay, there's some spare parts. I need to find it though. Where are you, beautiful spaceship? I don't even know what you're called. Why are you stuck there? What are you doing? Oh, you're almost certainly waiting to dock, aren't you? Yeah, but because of the delays with the lack of cleaning water, we're a bit stuffed. Waiting to dock. Where are you? Did I not? It's the Spinosaur, that's right. I'll give it a big number. Oh, what are you doing? So this is the Spinosaur. Why aren't you moving anywhere? Where's my control panel? Steam is there. Oh. What has broken? No. Oh. Where are you? Do we have... That's a bit of a shame. We do have... No, that's not what I wanted to happen. Do you not have another one? Cannibalization time. Take this piece. Now, put it up here. Now, can you go now? Oh, did we in fact lose an entire shield? Oh, let's put this one. Pick it up. Okay. Yeesh. Maybe we'll set the speed a little lower. Okay. Why are you not moving? Oh. What on earth did this ship hit? Alright, well, it's just as well we have... Is that enough? Probably. Where was the issue there? That should be plenty. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go slower. Okay. When it comes back, no, 200. When it comes back, we will just check this thing. It's been very nicely optimized. It doesn't fail badly at all, but it's perhaps running a little tight on its margins. So this is the interstellar ship that we've been using to generate the interstellar data. As you can see, it's got around 20 odd engines. Not all of them are firing because I've speed limited it. It's got an energy beam receiver, and I'm quite proud of this little fairly tight clustering of energies and systems and stuff. So this thing receives heat when it docks. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to send this all the way back to Nalvis. Yeah, go back to Nalvis orbit. When it gets back, I'm going to make this 4,500, which will prevent it from leaving. Yeah, because it won't ever hit the 4,800 it requires. So the heat comes out, it hits these two thermal heat exchangers, and then, hello everyone who's watching, the very small number of you that are out there, they pump out steam. The steam is piped directly into the turbine, so there's no flow issues. Then out the steam comes, it goes through these three high condenser turbines. I'm actually not sure the third one needs to work. Like, they all say they do. The ratios is 2, 1, 3. But, like, one of them is always bad, and if I ever cut the pipe, nothing bad happens, it seems. So I don't understand. Perhaps if we were absolutely tapping out the generation of energy the whole time, you'd need all three. But we get pretty high, usually up around 2.6 if it's running full steam, but so to speak, and literally. But otherwise, it never does. And we wouldn't want it to either. It's a bit too risky that something could break. So, or it'll run out of energy for lasers or shields. So and then it pumps, and then they put out water, and the water sits here, and it goes straight back into the turbines here. And as you can see, I can fit 3 of them really neatly around, and then there's just heaps of room for shield emitters and oops, I'm going to do that. So there's heaps of room for shield emitters and other junk. What's interesting is the 3 layers of shields is really what you require to go fast. Like lasers are almost pointless. Just more shields will bash down. I think more shields are probably even better than 4 lasers. They'll just bash down anything that gets in the way. So I might do some slight tweaking to make this ship a little tougher. We'll see what happens when it gets in. I can't really push the nose out any further because they will bump into our walls. I could push it a little bit sideways, but I really like having that 100% streamline, and I'm not sure what would happen if I did that. But suffice to say, it's been cranking along and generating slowly and steadily quite a bit of data, which is pretty awesome. And I just like the look of it. Sort of proud of it. Like it's done well. We've got a coronal mass ejection. I don't think it's going to do anything. Somewhere is our defense platforms and stuff. Where are you? I don't see any damage, so I think it's just cranking along. Let's have a look at, like, we're not even seeing this umbrella in anywhere close to the maximum energy stealing force on this station. Nowhere near. So when this ship comes back, it usually tops up a teeny bit of water, and then there's a little logical clock here that runs, and this basically counts to 180 and then sends it on its way. I actually want to make this make it 200, so modulus 200, so the number counts to, well, I don't know, maybe I'll try and explain it very briefly. So if the gas, so the energy in the ship, oh, hello there, Artificial, you donated me some money, thank you. That's brilliant, thank you very much. How fantastic of you. Too kind. I shall definitely buy a coffee of some kind, and toast yourself with my coffee. Yeah. I mean, Space Exploration, honestly, I'd find someone to play it with. If you can find another Factorio fan and divide up the work, that's probably quite a quick way to do it, quite fun. So when the ship lands, it picks up that there's greater than antimatter 20k, so it's ready to launch basically. It'll output T. And then this one takes T, so the input signal, and then outputs T. And then what happens? I have no idea. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it counts up. It goes T, and then it repeats on itself. So maybe because T equals 1, output T, it just keeps, anyway, it ticks up. You have commitment issues, that's fair enough. The point is, I don't know why this does what it does, but it counts upwards from 1 to 60, because 60 is the modulus thing. And when it hits 1, this outputs a signal of 1 in red, and then this thing picks up the red and outputs red. So again, this one loops. So this one loops every 60 counts, tick, 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 tick. This one, every time there's a 1, tick, 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 tick. And then this one, when it hits 200, it goes back to 1. And it only does that when the ship's landed. And I've got a little combinator on the ship that picks up that when red equals 190-ish, because I give it a buffer, then it will send out a tick signal with a green tick and tell the ship it's ready to launch. Very long, complicated, and rather confusing explanation. I'm sorry. So yeah, good times. So I'm really, really super proud of that ship. I think it's just beautiful. I'm also working on Robotics 14, which is a $50,000 science build. It's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. What are we missing? Rocket science. Rocket science is not working because reasons. Oh, satellite telemetry. Oh, I can fix that really easy. Wabam. Oh, what do we got? We need a lot more satellite telemetry than that. Make it 3,000. So yeah, I want to slowly work it up. I've done worker robot speed 13, worker robot speed 14 at 50,000 for a whole bunch of science. Seems pretty ridiculous, to be honest, but I do like how fast they work, especially when the UPS is so high. I mean, look at these little guys. They're just honing around. Beautiful stuff. So let's just launch that up. So yeah, that's all going really well. The thing I need to do now is to work on the next set of deep space sciences. It's all done. Yes, thank you, minions. I love this high speed. So good. Alright, where's the Spinosaur? You know what? Artificial. I'm going to name the Spinosaur after you. Because you are god tier as well. TPS Artificial, my big science ship. Whoop whoop. Nice. How far away is it? 3 minutes. Oh. But yeah, one of the challenges is this thing does run out of heat over time. So when it lands, the solar system, the solar panel system picks it up and picks up the fact of the ship landing and beams energy at it. And I'm actually going to move the solar system next to the ship because I think that would just look nicer. And yeah, I think that's going to be a hoot. So we shall move that over. It doesn't do anything if there's nothing if the ship isn't parked, and it does almost next to nothing if the ship is miles away. So we'll get this moved. Oh, the drones really kill. My own personal drones, I don't know what it is, but they just kill my frame rates. It's really stink. So, heading down here, what are we going to do? We should just put down the solar, what would you call it here? So, just put it, there's no reason not to just put it all the way up here. And then just to run, don't know, run them like that. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't just run them in a big long sausage like that. It seems pointless not to. That's not very useful. Dim frames. Kind of weird where it does or doesn't dock in. 19 gigawatts. Alright, we'll wait for this to land. Is it actually consuming anything? Yeah, they constantly chew through a bunch of energy, and that's fine. Alright, so 2 tiers of science, or 2 science builds we have to work on. I'm going to try and do them all in one spot. I'm just conscious of just how much science we need to get through. So it's this one and this one. Oh, we need deep supercomputers, do we? Of course we do. Why would we not need those ridiculous things that are very expensive to make? Okay, there's 4. Actually, where are they? They're in this big just blob of junk here. Okay, why are there only 4 on their way? 9. How many drones do we have? Oh my god, we have a total of 96 drones. Okay, that explains a lot. Thought it seems a bit quiet out there. Lots of construction drones, really happy, but not much else going on. Oh, I love the fast trains. I love the fast trains so much. And I just accidentally flew into a ship. Okay. But it's faster for me to run. I should play chicken one day, see if I can make it across the map without being run over. Not brave enough. Drones. You're causing me problems by not existing in large quantities. How did you manage to get to the point of... Look at all the stuff we've managed to... Holy jeez, that's a lot of that junk. It's interesting what ends up at the bottom of my chain. Look at all these... Look at these capsules. I've got a shredder out there that's meant to be turning them to junk, but... take these. Must be more. See, I brought up a heap and they won't have been prioritizing putting themselves back in the network. So that will be slowing everything down. I know I've got some on me as well, but I also know there are more up here than this. Where are they all? Man, look at all the space probes we've got. Why are we making so... Why do we have so many? Are we heading up towards 280? Okay, fine. I actually don't think you do anything anymore, but I will leave you because I'm not 100% sure. Can't... Actually, no, you do. You do stuff. I know what you do. You talk to our rocket on the ground. So... Look, there's just so much stuff up here. Look at all this energy material catalogs. Look at all these power poles. It's just madness. Okay, are those numbers going up? 278? No, they're actually going down actively. So where is... What? Where? 400? There must be boxes. How about if I increase the number to like lots? Will they make it a priority to give me more? And then I can just turn that number off and just throw them all out of the window basically. Okay, so what are we going to actually need? Let's just have a quick study. Supercomputers, laser facilities. Okay, good. So we can at least fix that part. Maybe go for 15 or 20 of them. Yeah. Actually, have we had a womp for this ship coming back? Ah, yeah, here we go. So now what I can say is charge that location, energize, or I could use glaive, which we saw in the last video or one of the other videos. It was pretty sweet. So now that's generating a ton of heat. This little ticker will be running, so you can see the T is going 60 and then ticking over, and then every time it hits 60 it flashes, and that's causing 48, 49, tick, tick, and so on and so forth. So I set this number to 200 because I found it was a little tight, I thought, last time, and we do need to work on this ship anyway. But now it is going to slowly be draining science into the boxes over here and sending them out onto the network, which is cool. Now if I could only figure out where all the blimmin' okay, yeah, cargo pods, get in here. So I figure if I take out some of this stuff, it'll be a little less confusing. I will also put out more orders to remove some of the science from the boxes. It seems a bit pointless. Can we find any? And I thought I had a rule. I do. I have actually a shredder out there, which recycler, which eats space capsules. The only problem is that without the logistic robots to move around, they won't be able to find them. Wow. This is just, to me, this is just, the number of space capsules is nuts. not going to spot all of the ones that I want this way is my only concern. I would have thought many of them would be in the first couple of chests because I would have maybe not been sent up recently. I'm not going to do this for too much longer. We're going to get on with the science build, but it does bug me quite a bit. Wow, so much junk. How many stations do I need up here? Apparently, like at least 1,000 of every minor item is required to satisfy my undying need for stuff. No, stop it. Just so much. Alright, oh good, we're up to 516, so somehow we've managed to fix that. I actually only want 20 at any one time. No, don't take them out, just throw them out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's hopefully helped. 20 to 50? No, just 20. No, just 20 to 20. That's helpful. All right, we trust them to do the rest. What's the planet looking like? It's going to send up another 120. Sure. Okay. Onward science, or onward ship first. The grid method for me fixes everything artificial, like everything. It doesn't really work ideally at high base builds, although to be honest, this is a fantastic number and the high-speed trains solve absolutely everything as far as I'm concerned. YOLO! No, I'm not gonna... Jeez, I would have died so much. Alright, I find it just makes things a lot cleaner, and when I have to go somewhere else, like when I went out to my deep site, so if I head out to dark assemblage, I find building this without a grid, this kind of stuff, absolutely mind-bendingly difficult now. It's like I've become stunted in how my brain works. I just can't do as well. It's kind of sad. So like trying to get all this to be nice and good, it just hurts. Like, how do you get all these things together and make them more even when you could just put them all on a train in one place and just send them all on a train to another place? Like, wouldn't that be sensible? Nah, not for me. It's too easy. Alright, so this is the big bad boy. What are we going to do with you guys? Well, first of all, we need to fix this. We need to put that laser in. That laser in. Did we lose anything else important? I'm going to put that up to 190. It's another 20 odd seconds of ticking. So it sends out a tick, and just like all the other ships, once we hit a certain number of ticks, the ship will depart for the next location. So it hasn't got the timer tick, and it hasn't got the tick it needs from here. And because I don't want to go with it, yeah, it'll get the timer tick in a minute. The heat, it's at maximum heat, because I want that timer. The reason I have this time loop is that it comes back usually just on 5,000 heat, which is good, because any lower and it won't be able to make the hot steam. And then it takes a couple of minutes to heat it all the way back up again with the energized stuff. So the ship is arguably running slightly fast. Can I do that? Oh, it's going to complain. Oh, yeah, okay, I know. Oh no, that's not even going to be right, because bits are hanging off. I'm going to have to add, delete some squares. Okay, yes. It seems okay with the... Can I just launch? It's going to leave some bits of itself behind, I would think. Yeah, it can't because these are not actually walls because they're hanging onto the edge there. They're hanging onto the surface of the deck, basically. So that they shouldn't actually exist, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's better. Now I can a bit more easily see what's going on. Ugh. Which means you, and you all have to go. One of the things I do want to do is, oh yeah, here is a actual box. I don't know why my guys didn't go and take, just take 5 of them and take maybe 2 shield projectors. I think maybe they're down here. I don't know why they didn't, the drones didn't try and repair from that box. Yeah, they're just a bit confusing. Just leave that at 20, be done with it. So, we have a little bit more room now. It's actually, and is that streamline 100%? It is. Can we go out like a oh, I bet you we can't. No? No, we can't because of the shield. It's such a nice... Actually, it's this one, isn't it? What if I move you over, pal? It's not quite. Actually, I kind of like that anyway, better. Pop that there. Yeah, it just provides a little bit more front flank protection. Who is doing that to us? That help? Actually, what if I just made you, put you there? That would give us a teeny bit more room. And it doesn't fundamentally change how everything looks or acts. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Are we looking even? No, we're not quite even. That's a little odd. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Did we really... I do quite like going around the edges of the ship where the never mind. Just have a look. Is that kind of about the same? Just sort of visually. This one's kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's the same. Okay, we got that there. I feel like we have all this extra room, but in reality we really don't. That being said, I think I can jam in another shield projector here. Ah. Which one are you? You're my ticker counter, aren't you? I need you to go somewhere else. So you're going to receive the green tick. Oh, actually, oh wow, actually it was... Oh, it's 190. And then you're going to output put the same over here that comes in. Oh, I did get the right one. Okay, cool. Alright, that was a bit hair-raising. Moving logic stuff around is always just such a risk for me. No, that's not going to be right there, is it? We'll need to go 1 square. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay. We're in a good space now. And hopefully, like, the ship is pretty happy doing 250. I think we got one more, don't we? Looks like a bonk. Let's see what the ship thinks of that. I want 100%. Please, please, please. It's happy. It is happy. Where can I put... See, I'm less worried about putting in lasers than I am other stuff. The lasers are nice to have, but realistically, you know, they don't exactly help that much. They clear up some of the little ones, the little asteroids that come in. That's what I'm talking about. For that is a decent... Yeah, okay, that is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front, lots of overlap. Not perfect overlap in the center, but there's a fair amount of lasers around to catch them a bit early. Down here. Put you there, put one in behind. There is a fair bit of stuff that does ping into the side of the ship as it travels. So, okay, I'm going to hop off it. I'll set the speed to 250 and go do the science. So, when I get more done with this series, I will put this up as a standalone ship once I'm confident that it's awesome and that it's very reliable. Okay, now we can pull this over. So it generates about 2,000-ish science per trip. It's got 3 ticks. It's about to get 4 ticks when that fills up, and then it just needs this to tick over again to 180 or whatever it is, and it'll zoom. Really? Is it that slow? What are we? Alright, 680 drones isn't too bad. Alright, I'm really liking this. The double corner protection here is just really nice, especially where we're a bit light on lasers on this side. Never see anything pinging down here really. There are a few lasers just scattered around. And, oh good, more fuel coming in means that our coolant problems have gone away. 107, should be seeing 4 ticks now, 3. Ugh, okay, I'll leave it to do its business. Okay, that ship's going to go off. It's going to go to and from. It actually goes all the way out to Galactic, whatever it is, and somewhere around here. Does it go all the way out here? I think it comes all the way out here. I've got a, wherever it is. I've got, see, I think it's Crystal actually, or maybe it's Galactic or Dusty. It goes to and from, that's all it does over and over. I think what's been giving me the most reward upon completion, I'd probably say I'm really, really happy with the, it's been really interesting building the ship logic. I'd say that ship that I just showed you has been my most favoritist thing to get right, because I got the whole powertrain system, the whole electricity system just nicely and tightly in a relatively small footprint on a really fast ship. So a ship that size doing 250, doing all that science, that's really cool. I'm really pleased with these because I didn't understand them at all, and then I read the review sort of instructions on how to do it, and although I sort of mostly followed them, I sort of did a few things on my own. So that was pretty exciting, I thought. One of the things I sort of want to do, I've got so many now that 2 feels a little bit low. So I'm increasing the buffer, the difference that's possible between everything, to 3. That'll hopefully mean these work a little less, which means there'll be less balls waiting. You see, these ones waiting, they're not counted for anything. So I think they make them unavailable for other uses. So it should result in these working a little less to pivot and flip the icospheres. And I might increase it even further because, you know, already we do see things tend to pile up, and these guys in particular seem to almost be constantly working. We're always too short of, let's just say, left-hand icospheres. The right-hand one very seldom works. So I'm not quite sure why that is. I'd have thought it would be a bit more balanced, but it is what it is. I'm really pleased with that. That's really cool. Yeah, the ship automation is pretty fun. I was pretty pleased with this ship for a little nuclear ship. I mean, this ship just goes absolutely, sorry, not nuclear, it's a antimatter ship. I think you couldn't build this ship this small in nuclear. This ship just goes everywhere. I fly to the anomaly, so I can fly to and from any place. But if I didn't fly to the anomaly, I'd just be able to fly direct to somewhere. It easily has like an hour flying in it non-stop, I would say. Alright, science. Do we have... Oh, we actually have some of the things I want in my inventory already. Yay! Okay, so we're going to need Naquium processors, cryonite, blank data cards, and fluid. That's not too hard. This feels old school. I'm putting in some coolant, putting in some of this, and actually I'm going to take out the coolant and put in something else. So these weird Naquium processes, which are incredibly intensive to make, there's only one per stack, so I literally I'm going to have a train move 80 of them around at a time, which seems a bit dumb. You lot, I actually want you to go away. I actually want to put something else in now that I think of it. I will put the standard these in data cards because they're always good to have. Oh my goodness, they are so fast when the game is working quick, aren't they, those trains? Absolutely essential. That mod, I've decided. Some kind of fast train mod. You have to use it. Look, that's 80 of them. Come in. Wow. So that's that. Then we will have the... it's going to be the big juice, isn't it? 273. Yeah. So you see, I don't know how you do this without a grid-based base. There are just so many demands on every single little item that running pipes everywhere will result in so many bottlenecks. I would just be upset all the time trying to deal with it, I think. This one needs to be cryonite. I can't remember what cryonite stacks in. The only downside to this is it's like, because I'm using a really I think it stacks to that-ish. Because I'm using a grid, if we just go to the map view, the pathing options are really high for the number of places that the trains could go. It would work better if there was like an arterial and then a spoke, like a main line and then spokes down to different construction sites. So almost like a build it grid style, but without so many options. Because if you think about it, every single of these unused is taking cycles off the game. So it could be that you could build a grid, but your footprint for a station would include the track and the stops that take it off the grid and then put things back on. So imagine this grid without any of these stations, but the actual maybe the actual template is like, I'm just going to pretend, oh god, that's terrible. Why can't I be normal? Be normal. Yeah, it'd maybe go like this, station, and then back onto the grid. Just imagine that. That could be the template so that you don't end up with so much track in use, because, you know, building it takes a while. And all of this is places that the game has to spend cycles on, figuring out where to go, where to take your stuff. So that costs you PS. No, it's 100. All right, cool. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see if people have come up with like a UPS optimized grid system. And a bus for your trains. Yeah. Oh, the bottlenecks. Oh, like, I don't know if you remember the very first video, but if we think about it now, that took place. The entire of my pre-space base was here. Like this tiny section was all of it. And even then there were bottlenecks, and I was running around and trying to jam things in bottlenecks and get... Ooh, why are you bottlenecking? Oh, you just go away. Stop being a butt. And it's so weird how it does this. You should only have one. You should only have one train. Why is there two trains there? This is basically terrible. This should not exist. All of this. This is bad. That's also bad. It's not drawing evenly. But yeah. So yeah, I was constantly fiddling trying to make these bottle. What in earth is going on down here? No, you are not a fluid train. Why would you do that? Oh my goodness, like every fluid train known to man is now backed up. Have we got enough crew to even... Yeah, I guess we do. That's just weird. Okay, that was very strange, and I don't know why it did that. We're just sending you straight on because I worry that we're going to end up without enough. Yeah, you can go. Once you get a little bit in you, I'm just going to send you away. Get out of here. Look, there's a huge queue. It's going to be just about every fluid train known to man. You can go and get out of here. Okay, wow, that was weird. I don't know why that cargo train was there. It might have had a... Yeah, and what? What? Eh? That is confusing. You should be... are you... Why is everything there? Is everything there because there's nowhere else for it? It doesn't know what it wants? Think your stacks of that. You just go away. Holy heck. What are you... What? Oh, they're not act... Oh, they're all waiting for this one. That's weird. That's very peculiar. Okay, at least they're quickly unloading everything. Okay, get out. Oh. So yeah, bottleneck. As soon as you say bottleneck, I find bottlenecks. Yeah. Just gotta check. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them alone for a bit. I should actually do this. Okay, so I shouldn't put off this build. What are you? You are going to be making that science. So, we know how to do this. The old-fashioned 1, 2, 1, 2. I really should have blueprinted this whole thing a long time ago, but maybe it's satisfying. I don't know. Okay, so you're not going to put out much, which is grand. Just wham you. Whoop, just bang you straight out. Bang you straight in. 1, 2, 3 things. Yoink. I don't know. We'll put... What are your even speeds for doing things? 1,000 seconds crafting time to produce 50. Alright, so we're going to run that split, and that's going to run that way. No, that would be stupid. I wish I'd learned this little trick earlier. the number of splitters I've used to do exactly the same thing is a bit embarrassing. 1,000 seconds? Really? Oh, oof, look at how much stuff it takes. That 1,000 seconds, that is insane. I think we could jam in one more. Do we want to copy this again? I sort of think we do. It does 50 at a time. Are they all going to jam up? Don't think so. Oh, let me check. Should put it here. Now let me see how much it's going to make per second. Do the rate calculator. Yoink. Oh, 40 per second actually is a reasonable amount. So we should around about here split that. And then I think we should 40 per, was that really per second? Did I get that? Did I read that right? Okay, that's actually quite a lot. That's way more than we usually devote to these things. Usually we're aiming for about 20 per second at the very most, aren't we? So I think we can just leave that as is. Don't need to overcook this one. Gotta come down here and shut it down before it wastes away. That's all fine and good. Coolant will need to come in, of course. 40 per second, that seems silly. No, what is that all about? This is going to result in some in my inventory, isn't it? Nope, it did not. Good. You need to go like this so that we can take... And likewise, yoink. And then... Oh, actually, that was miraculously accurate. I must be getting an instinct for this. It comes down here. How? Why is it? Really, what's... Oh, I see. It just consumes 100 cryonite. Oh, that's a lot. And likewise, it's now picking up a ton of cards as they come through. Which is going to be this one's cranking. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Whoa. I'm getting 2001 vibes. This is awesome. Beacons. And I should actually include the big beacons, but I can't really be bothered making them. Like I can make them, but 20 versus 15? Like, why would I bother? I don't know why I would bother, that's the problem. Like, we're quite close to the end of the game. Okay, that just looks really good. That looks really cool, I must admit that. That is pretty sweet. Wow, I'm just impressed that the game manages to, like, the mod manages to still surprise me. I can word. I got them words. I got all the good words. Oh look, I managed to balls this part up really badly. All the best words are in my head. That's all good, blah, 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 blah. And we'll do a fluid out. Do it here. Bam. No, that's not right. There we go. That is cool. What's it start? Oh, there we go. Why don't you... Oh, there's a bit of backlog. Okay. They're actually kind of struggling just to get enough. Did I not check the usage rates of stuff? Oh yeah, they're just... yeah, using a bit more than I would like. Yeah, I can help a little bit here. No. I mean, that helps a little bit. This one, though, is a bit trickier. I can only need... yeah, pondering. So, I mean, that's a bit easier, but now we have the problem of too much. I'm just going to have to cut it here. Oof. Too much good stuff. Alright. Yes. Well, I better pick this up before we end up with things going the wrong way. Okay, so now what we'll do is... oh, these are a pain, aren't they? Oh, you... I want to make this vaguely efficient. No, I don't want... put that all back. Put half there and half there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can see what I'm trying to do here, I think. Alright, so... get this in... and then we will go... see what I want to do. Okay. Okay, we got to pick anything lying on the ground up. It's a big UPS hog, I have been told. Alrighty, now we can get this going. No. Okay, thank goodness. Everything else is good. Alright, I mean, that's not perfect, eh? But it does the trick. Whew. Animation is really sped up. Yeah. It's just because the UPS and FPS are running so well. When you first saw 0G, you were impressed the devs being able to really push. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Factorio expansion. Yes. Underwater stuff. I think after I finish this, I quite possibly will give Factorio a break for a while. I'm not even sure when or if I'd come back for the... oh, I really need to do this as a 4, don't I? Because I need the cryonite, I need the datas. Do I just do the data and cryonite again? I almost certainly just will. Just be easier. I just import them separately. Yeah, I kind of... yeah, would I play... I am pretty interested in the expansion. Will I want to play it? Don't know. Not right away, perhaps. What am I looking at? Yep, we can do it like that. We can do it our standard templated way. Yoink. 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 Whoa! Let's not get crazy here. don't... what do I need to... I don't think I need to do all of it. Goes to here, then goes to here, here to here, here to here. Should do the trick. Whoa, you require a ton of stuff. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to bring stuff down. Which means cutting off all of that. Actually not there, cutting it off about here is probably sensibler. Underwater. Yeah, it's going to have a whole underwater thing to it. It's going to be pretty cool. Why am I doing this? This is just like not tidy. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's get rid of that. That's all fine. But we will have to cut this line. I need 4 of you, please. Oh, this is so messy now, my blimmin' book. Just a disgusting heap. No. This one. Of course not. So much for being clever. I only noticed recently that the splitters have quite a cool little filing sound associated with them. Don't know if you can hear it. Click, clack, click, clack. It's very cool. I think it's quite charming. What do I need here? I need these to come down. So it's going to be those two. This one is going to be the other one over here. That removes this pile of junk. Yeah, underwater, I think it's got a whole bunch of underwater stuff and new critters. So it's going to be really interesting. What I find most interesting about the possibilities of an underwater thing is what it offers for the mod community, because almost certainly it'll change how certain things are handled, right? Well, so what it changes will be really interesting, and I have no idea how that will go. So we've got the blues, the whites there. Yeah, making the decision like the amount. Yeah, that's actually true. Well, they have Arendelle from the mod team. He's actually involved with producing. He works for them. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I find it's a bit of a life hack if you don't know it already. Use the Factorio sounds to study to. Like if you're trying to do some complex work, you really want to get into flow. I find, what do they stack in? 780, I want to say. 100. Use the Factorio sounds to something like that to put on, and it helps me get into a flow state, I find. And the water pipes, yeah, I imagine they'll be able to do a bunch of really interesting things potentially with I just bumped the priority up to 1 million. They'll be able to do a bunch of interesting things with sounds effects, mods, creature AI, all sorts of stuff that they really underneath, under the ground, under the surface things that would otherwise not get worked on. They'll be able to put some time into them, and unloading over here, and that will be good for the game, good for the mod community, all that kind of stuff. And then I will come back another time and play once there's been some big iterations. Time-lapse anomaly data, I think it is this one that is required. No. Rookie mistake to make. Okay. Yeah, and time-lapse anomaly, and the other one is singularity data, which I will bring on over here. Oh, look, here are the cubes. Cool. They weren't actually that... Wow, actually I'm surprised that they were available. Do we I think because I increased the what was it? It's no, it's not that one I'm looking at. I'm looking at that. Time lapse, we need singularity. Because I increased the amount of traffic going up and down, I added a whole another plate shifter. it's really helped the production of the production of the cubes, really. Okay, are you coming? Do you have any? What are you even? 8. It's not 8. It's okay. So this is actually more like 600, isn't it? What to say? It's 600. I'm not even exactly that sure. So 3 things from this side, 2 things from that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus liquid. That's fine. So we will have 1. I'll get this right. 2. Nah. 3. Train games from one of the Factorio artists. Sweet Transit. No, I'm going to Google it now. Ah, I've seen something. I think Mashinsky's a bit like this. Oh, I see. I won't play the audio because I won't play the little video. Yeah, there's another game called Mashinsky which is kind of similar. It has essentially the train network is the thing that you start to build from. Like the train network drives everything else. I don't know, I'm not really an expert in this style of game. Why are we not seeing the data that I want? Where are you, Mr. Data? Mr. That Data? Okay, that stuff's coming. Show, we need to... What is more than the data? Is it cards, cubes, or data? It's... Cryonite actually is the biggest whammy. We'll just have to go for it. No, actually, we won't do that. We know that that's going to work. That's fine. That's fine. We'll plumb it in a bit. What's my PC spec? I have no idea. Mashinsky, yeah. It's like a East European style looking train thing. If you like train games, then you will like it. I'm actually not entirely sure. Shivank, I forget. I never keep a close eye on that stuff. Oh, I should put one of these out so that I can get some logistic robots to reach me, because I'm getting a wee bit short on stuff. So we do that. Bonk. Bonk. And then we do... No. Do that. No, actually... No, I have to do it slightly differently. It has to... do I do it like that? No. I'm sure I've done this before, so I will... actually, what I'll probably do is that, because that gives me the best flexibility. There we go, then we go that and that. No. That. And that. Yes, that will work. And then we just go like that, and maybe like that. What's it going to... Oh, actually, let's copy these two bad boys. Put them... Let's see what we're going to make. Oh, I'm a Kiwi. Yes, I am from New Zealand. 7.2 per second. That sucks. We're going to need 2 of them. And no more. I think we just don't think we can sustain more than that with the base as it is right now. I am going to have to figure out how to fit more of this data in, which is super annoying. So we definitely want both of these down. We will need to split this in two. Actually, for reasons, we'll do it like that. Oh wow, okay, minions, come on. Where's my stuff? Alright, yes, end up. Right, how's it looking? I don't see any ridiculous log jams. At least the, except for over here again, at least the nice thing about... I mean, honestly, what is going on? Well, that's exactly the same log jam we had before, but... part of the problem is that I'm jamming these in a way that messes with the rest of the network, which is unfair. So they're becoming unbalanced that way, which is kind of my own fault. So I shouldn't have done that. Come on, get out of here. What can we do to fix that? Nothing much. We have to wait for stuff to launch. And then it should... that one should even itself out. This one's a bit of a problem. It's got... it shouldn't be a problem. It should be draining evenly, but it's not, and I don't know why. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit awkward. Okay, cool. You've given me some more stuff, minions. Okay. That's fine. What else do we... do we just have... yeah, we just have the rods down here. That's not the rods, this thing. So that's pretty easy. Don't know... oh, we don't need this either anymore. Oh, look at that. Beautiful guesswork. And of course we haven't cleaned up down here, which kind of sucks, because... no, it's only minor. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. And that does. Cool. Alright, let's bring these bad boys down. Now we will have to bring this in. We're having it here. And you, on the other hand, oh no, come here, hang on. There we go, cleaned it up vaguely. Take all of my cubes and all of my cards and actually I don't need those anymore. Get them out of my inventory. What else have I got hanging around here that I don't want? Singularity data. Okay, there you go. So actually that's better. That's tidier. Cool. That's all good. We just need, and loading left. We just need the multi whatever it is data to come through and we'll be happy chappies. Do you have a train per grid ratio? Nah, I just jammed in whatever trains I could think of that seemed useful at the time. In hindsight, perhaps it would be relevant, but I just keep an eye down here on the LTN telling me when it, telling me when it's unhappy because there's too many, or not enough trains. That's usually what I look for these days. So, where is the coolant line? Here it is. I'll just go like in. Coolant. And like that. So now we're just good to go. We just need the jolly, this stuff. Where are you? Where are you, my little science friend? You are here. Why are you not churning me science? What are you missing? Cubes. Of course you are. Just the cubes. Okay, so man, Naquium. No, that was correct. Naquitite. I actually almost need to reinstall the mod, the LTN mod, so that I can, the LTN manager mod, which was crashing on me whenever I deleted a bunch of trains, just so I can see where's demanding what. Production per minute, rate calculator. This one. I really like it, and you can flip through different types of things. There is a whole, I had installed like the mod that tells you like you can plan a factory with it, but I kind of just didn't bother in the end. I mean, maybe I should have, but I didn't find it as helpful as I wanted it to be, because I just don't build factories by planning out every individual setting, if that makes sense. So I'd rather just know that what I'm roughly keeping up with, and rate calculator seems to do that just fine. And it does a count as well. I mean, all of them do counts, but I don't know. They seem quite cool. Does it's got everything in it. Oh, where's the? Oh, we got to hook up the coolant as well. Of course we do. Oh, they're. Yuck, come here. I'll just go like that. Just a bit easier. Yeah, over those lines. No, just one over. Oh, no. What a messy mess. Yeah. Okay, that's it. What? Oh, is it just on there? Oh, it's just on there. We're short. Are we seeing enough flow through from? Yeah. Okay, let's check Calipo. I'm pretty sure the ship's coming back and forth. Here it is. Yes. Okay, yes. It's moving as fast as it can. There's a huge backlog. There's a big backlog of cryonite slush. There's quite a high demand for it on the upstairs planet. I'm almost inclined to, if I catch the ship, yeah, maybe put at least one more. Yeah. Do I want to? Kind of do, actually. It takes so long to get here. Can't really afford to put a different one in, but hey, we'll leave that there. They'll either get to it or they won't. That's another 25k. Helps things along a little bit. Yeah. It also takes ages to flow in. I think it's got, I don't know if they've modeled like high viscosity, because look, I've got all these pumps and I can barely get the stuff out of the tanks. It's super annoying. So yeah, I end up waiting around a fair bit. So that's fine. That will just have to take its time. Which is annoying, but what can we do? So what can we do while we wait? The first thing is tidy up these pointless pipes that are... No, that's correct. I've got to actually put fluid in. Whoops, that would have been annoying to mess up. Okay, those ones actually do need it. Do we have it up here correct? Yes, what are you? You're all waiting. You're all waiting on court. That's painful. God, look at those trains go. They're so awesome. Oh, the ship's gone. Good. What happened there? Fix yourself. Actually, I'm just going to check it. The artificial, is it traveling? Yeah, look at all those shields. Now it's happy. It's going along at pretty much its full speed. Its full speed is a little higher. It gets about 251, 252. So the fact that it's still cranking along at 250 is really good, without a slight addition to the size of the ship. You can see we do sometimes eat rocks down the side here, but nothing usually that bad. I can see we've smashed through this once or twice, but with the big enough batteries that we have and the big power generator, it's never really an issue. So the big consumers of power, like the shields, where are they? They actually never consume that much. Oh, look at that. Sometimes we dip into the stores, and I think that's when we're regenerating all the shields and all the lasers are cranking. But I think this is like a perfectly balanced ship. So I'm going to crack our blueprint for it. We will give it the Nexus symbol. I'm just going to call it Nexus ship. Nexus ship designed to be automated. I should actually... Oh. Export to string. Copy. Okay, because now as soon as I come back here, it won't be here. But if I design it to the string... Nexus ship. Cool. And then I should jam it in somewhere down here for now. The only thing it doesn't have is that design of... let's have a look. Can I actually... I'm going to try and build it again. I want to put it... I want to have two of them running at once, just because I'm a glutton for science and stuff. See if I can make it work. Okay, I'm going to get down off the running around before I put this in the wrong place. Come on, like, minions. Oh, Tiles. Yeah, gonna need some tiles for that, aren't we? No. I think we're just going to delete that one. Goodbye. There we go. Look how quick we build this interstellar wonder. Minions, go for it. Which are you? There you go. You are the Nexus ship. Nexus ship. Bam. This is the powertrain. I should actually put this in the booklet as well. That's the original powertrain that I used, how I jammed it all together, which is quite cool, I think. Don't really need that. This is a single engine with the underlying tiles for it, because I always couldn't quite count that right. And that's what I deploy every time I go off and build an arcosphere capturing thing somewhere. So unfortunately, the only downside to the ship is you actually inject water in 3 different places, because I couldn't easily run the pipes around. But I was like, meh, don't really mind that much, to be honest. Oh, it's going to start heating. Yes, it is. Good. So the heat transmitter just beams to a location. I've tried to tell it to beam to a ship so that it just goes and beams wherever the ship happens to be parked. But I haven't been able to get it to work, and I don't really know why. It's a little confusing why it just doesn't do that. So what are you gonna be? Who else has been commenting? Shivank. This is gonna be the TPS Shivank. Bam. There you go. TPS Shivank Maho. I'm trapped in the shields. Alright. Bit more building to come. Come on, minions, get out there. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for some more building and some items to come in. Maybe I should blueprint this while I'm here. Information for Nexus ship. The only downside to my mod stuff is that like you would need to use the some of the mods, because in here I've got some size 2 chests. I really like them, but I think everyone does own, like if you're playing space exploration you need those. Why am we not seeing them thing I want? Come on. There we go. A little bit being done, but no, I'm still waiting. Okay, that's fine. So when are we going to see coolant? Okay, so ships. Oh, ship's gone. Okay, so it has delivered a fair amount of cryonite slush. It's all going to be gone. It just gets. Do I need to create another one of those? Definitely thinking about it. If I'd been a teeny bit, well, I could move all of this over slightly, and then I could fit 2 of them in. But Nexus ship, part 2. Oh, it's very close now. There it is. That's all the parts it needs. Is the ticker counting? Because otherwise it's going to try to leave. It is trying to count, but the ship's not ready. It doesn't have all the parts it wants, so it's not ready to go just yet. Not yet complete. Not yet hot enough either. Do we have an issue with Navis Orbit storage? No, we're not looking anything too unusual there. No, I think the engines are coming in, maybe. Nope, just individual pipes. Okay, fine. Okay, good. We're seeing the water going. So the water on all of these is pretty tightly controlled by cable, so that the water never hits more than about 5k. So the whole system will pre-populate. As you can see, there's steam starting to flow, but the water is never more than 5k as controlled by these pumps. That way we don't end up with any liquid locks where we can't jam any more steam in the system. So that works pretty well. And how are we doing? What are we waiting for? Science. Actually, what are we waiting for? Everything is there except even NG Science 4. No. Red, green, that doesn't need the military science. 2. Science Pack 3. Science Pack 4 is there. It's missing Deep Space 1. Okay. Alright, that's in. I think it's good to go. It now just needs to count to 120. Temperature. Actually, just wondering, do I need to babysit it? 190, what's it on now? 85, it's got 120 seconds to tap this thing up to the right amount of heat. I'm sure it'll be fine. What I'm actually worried about is why I haven't got any Science 1. What are we missing up here? Fluids. That's all. Okay, yeah, we need to fix that. We're not going to get any science done today if we don't get the fluid thing working. So I think I can just get an exact copy of the fluid ship, the cryonite liquid ship. I mean, there's plenty of liquid there. It just doesn't move fast enough. So you, where are you? Down here. Let us if we just moved you over to here. Yes, that actually works out okay for that. For you, this isn't ideal. So that goes over there, and then we actually want this to... Okay, so that's the fuel going in, that's the cryonite coming out. Once the ship docks, then we'll be able to figure out the measurements for the other ship. So TPS artificial, TPS Shivak, make it a number 3. Well, let's get out of the way. See if it's fully built. What is it missing? No, it's fine. Oh, it needs more of those. Oof. Well, that's good. It's not going to take off till that's done. Good. That's a good question. Can you please give me some 2s? Give me some 2s. Okay. So see what's needed in orbit in case we're missing anything. In Nova's orbit we need that's all, just the 2. Okay, good. That's fine. So we just need the ship to come back. Where are you? This one? Razorbill? No. Oh, the Razorbill is one of our science ships. No, it's the fluid ship we want. Where are you going back? You must be coming back. Coming back to Norbit, but pretty slow. Do you need that much? Could we fit more fluids on you? I actually really think we could. So when you land, I'm gonna just give you a bit of the old boost. We'll take out... Don't really want to move this over. Oh, would it hurt? No, then I have to change the shape of the ship. That's a pain. I think I'll just remove one of these, maybe. Alright, have a good one, Artificial. I just need this thing to come back, and then once it's actually... I can fill this in for now. I'll jam in a whole second one next to it. Are you going to go? You must be close to ready now. Oh, hang on. Why aren't you... Okay, there are logistics bots heading over there. And again, we're down to 380. Okay, we'll send up another 100, I guess. It's confusing me. Okay, we're just pacing, waiting for this ship to turn up with all the fluid, because we are short on slush. Actually, we're not. Are we short on slush? Only 40k in each of these tanks. Yes, 43. It will not. They will not be taken unless there's 50k. Yep. So yeah, we are definitely short. Very sad times. Blueprint all of that. With the tiles, take out that. Okay, now one of the things I want to do was there we go. Okay, we're waiting for all the stuff to come in. Is it even draining out that fast? I swear, there's something just really weird about this, the cryonite. Kinda makes sense to do this. Doesn't. That makes... yeah, that makes more sense. Let's force it all that way rather than have it sloshing back and forward. This, on the other hand... needs some of that. That. Okay, now it's going to be a bit of a race to see which one goes back and forth first. And this one doesn't have a name either. Someone give me a name for it. Pronto. Actually, I think I'm just going to call this one TPS Slush Barge 1. This one can be Slush Barge 2. Now what I have to remember to do is that before these things go anywhere, they need to be tested. So for example, the Shivak. Oh. I'll show you, let me have a look. Where are you, Shivak? This bad boy, it is not ready because I don't have the I swear, there's something weird going on with my drones. Half of them seem to be tied up in boxes somewhere. What is going on down on the surface? Do we even have drones in this box? Like, can we just get more? Let's just say there's 800 required. Will that push more up? Okay. That's moving. Really? Seems so slow. Ah, what's crashed? Ah, it's going to be a slush one, isn't it? No, water. Why are we even... Why do we need water? I have no idea. I have no idea how the space works sometimes. Oh, cool. The other one's already gone. Nice. And this one is just waiting to drain. And that draining process takes a while. 43k. 29, yeah. So we've had a couple of trains go, so that'll help speed things along a teeny bit. Yes, good. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a lag. We just got to wait for all of this to sort of burn through. It's the slush to generate the coolant. The coolant to come here, and then... oh, we're just waiting on one type of science now. Are we? Yes, we're just waiting on one type of science. So the coolant all needs to flow before we can build the things that we want to build. And once we do that, this will chunk it all out, which has already been happy with. And we'll get the final science here, which, look, I'm not even getting my inventory cleared. Wow, I was doing my head in. These have made none yet, which is a bit sad. I just need that stuff. This is all still moving. Good. So this is actually pretty good. We actually have, for example, here, oh, it's 490. We've had a shipment go out. But these here are just ticking along. Not exactly the fastest science production known to man, but yeah, I don't actually know how I'd increase it. Those are the space sciences. So there's interstellar void, the asteroid probe, and the sun probe data, none of which we need much of right now. But we are seeing a lack of Science 1, but again, that was coolant, wasn't it? Deep Space 1. So, do we have coolant here yet? No. Do we have everything that it needs? Yeah, I'm really confident we do, actually. I think it's going to just crank once it gets in. We have lots of Deep Space Science 3, so we are ready. It actually might be amusing to go and set up Deep Space Science 4. Oh, are you departed yet, ship? Nope, still waiting. Waiting for logistic bots to bother to do their job. What if I gave you a little hand? Just because I'm so generous, you see. Dun, 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 dun. Just fly over here. Come on. There we go. Come back. Go on. I'm going to sneak through the shields. Now you should be happy. So now you're looking at 3 of 4 ticks. 3 of 4? Let me have a look. 3 of 5? What's not ticked? I'm confused. Charges one is 80. We don't have 40k fuel in you yet? Oof. Really? Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. Right. Well, it is now ready to go. It'll go when it can. So much build. My goodness. It's just nutty, isn't it? So, Deep Space 4. What do we want for this thing? Kind of want this here, to be perfectly frank. Turn that. No. Oh, whoops. No. Okay, just stop. Just drain those out. We'll sort those belts out because they're a pain. Oh yeah, we got to change this to 4. We also need the usual range of stuff. So, a bit of coolant. Did we do the coolant through the top? So we did. Okay, coolant. Which we don't have any of. Where did the jelly come through? Okay, it's over here. This one comes very simple. Oh, actually, we need to do it for both of them, don't we? So... Of course. Right, okay, cool. Jelly is in. We need some yellow stuff, which we've made kind of hard to get in by being kind of dumb. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there's actually, oh. Okay, good. There's actual science flowing. Oh no, I did want that. I wanted a really solid store. Okay, that's fine. Now, if only we had actual robots in space to fly this stuff around. Oh, okay, I have no idea what? How did that happen? Okay, well, just pretend that didn't happen. So something weird happened there. No idea what. Okay, just go like this. What are we gonna have to do here? Like that. That'll do the trick. Yep, we definitely want some go juice in. That's that one. Holy, we're going to need these blooming expensive things too. So, where do we even bring them in? do that. Okay, yeah, does that fit? Yes, it does. We want 80 processors, please. Where are your processors? I've gone blind in my old age. No, it's pretty easy to pipe them in, I suppose, at least. We shall jam you. Maybe something like this. Yeah. They're going to come in. Probably not. They're very slow produced items. Alright, cool. The 3s and the 4s are coming through now. That's still draining. Nice, nice, nice. Why are you stopped? What? Why are you... What? What? Oh, get out of here, fluids. Now there's a huge backlog. Okay. Take the... we got a backlog? No, we got a train backlog. No, trains are hooning. The whole game has slowed down a little bit though, just because there's so much just stuff going on. You're still here, pal. What's up with you, pal? Short on antimatter is a problem. Your integrity check is sound. Oh, I actually need to find the slush barge. It needs an integrity check. Engage. There we go. Now it knows how fast it goes. It can do all its own maths and figure out how to come and go. Okay, so looking pretty sweet. It will only need one more who'dcallit, which is the catalogs, which I've got to jam in sideways over here. That's a pain. It's a pain, but I mean it does work. I mean, this is just dumb. I mean, yeah, objectively a lame station, but yeah, never mind. So we will want the fancy science catalog 4s in here once they're made. Oh wow, that was a lot of spaceships. Where are we going to put them? I think down here would be fine. It's a long way. It's a long way for them to travel, but what can you do? Alright. We will have to... we're going to have to pipe out all the byproducts. One of which is bad juice. Bad. We will jam bad juice into here. Oh. Yes. Stuff out. What are we going to send out? First thing we're going to send out is which I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but oh well. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like that. That's just weird. You're gonna take out the science 4. Oh, we gotta wait. Science 4, Science 4, Science 4, Science 4. Yep. This will be the amazing box of fun. That is science. And we're going to put you in that box. And then we're going to put you in that box. Which will be about 9,000 science just backed up, ready to go. That has been pretty amazing, hasn't it? Where have I got all this? Oh, okay. Deep Space Science Pack 3. Yeah. Deep Space Catalog. You can have that. You can have that. There you go, some plate. Okay, so we do want to get rid of some junk. This junk is all going to be sent up that way in the end. So what we can do is just go like this, and we'll switch the whitelist to blacklist. So don't put science in this, in the rubbish. Put everything else in the rubbish. And then what I want you to do is to go, yeah, that'll probably do. Nope. Just smash it in there. All the rubbish goes that way. Now we're going to need to make sure the drones can come to and from this area, because apparently they can't. Yeah, chips need to come in, but everything's wired. We're wired for sound, so to speak. Just don't have the actual stuff that we want. Oh, now I've got... Okay, have we got it all out? Yep. Okay, we can put the plate in at least to get this machine working again. Yeah, I think we can call this one done. Add the customary tag. We just need the stuff to... Oh, we just need everything to move. That's very sad. Okay, that's all flowing. Coolant's there, good. That's always a good sign. Do we have cryonite? Still not got the cryonite slash throughput that we want. You're still here. Still no fuel? I'm pretty sure that you do not need exactly that much fuel. Let me get off before I get accidentally trapped on it. So we're now looking at 3 or 5. What are you complaining about? C is correct. Fuel is correct. What? Is this a different ship? I thought I topped this one up. No, I did actually. This is a different ship. The Shivank will be currently waiting for me to run the engine check on it. Nice. Okay, good. What's it complaining about? Rose. I bet you. Rose. Biters, isn't it? Oh my god. God, you stinking biters. Look, my boys are busy trying to repair. Okay, I need to put 1 artillery piece, and I need to put it where it can be given a shell. This is going to be funny. It's going to mainline the shell. Will you please aim? There's no radar there. I can't see it. Do. They're trapped in the middle of the ring. Oh, something got them. Did the artillery shell fire? I don't have a... Oh, it killed it. No, it has fired. Ah, I missed it. Oh my god. As soon as the... Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but basically as soon as the... Yeah, as soon as the built constructions were gone, because apparently there were actually a lot of built things. I thought they were just shadows thereof. The drone, the bad guy raced forward and bop. Okay, that was funny. That was awesome. I am somewhat disappointed that my minions were unable to just defeat all the things. There we go. We'll just fill in all of that and a bit of that for good measure. Is there anything else that needs help? Nah, that seems fine. Alright, we'll leave them to it. Okay, no, so that's all working. Bit concerned about the lack of fuel. It's not good long term. Is it actually hot enough? It's bound to be hot enough because it'll be waiting. Hey, Andre. Yes, you can ask. Oh, actually, I don't know much about it. I visited it and I picked up all the spare bits. There are a bunch of spare bits there. They're currently sitting in one of my ships. Yeah, the one I'm going to. And I don't know. And also, when you travel to the anomaly, it's the same distance from and to the anomaly as it is to any other point in the system. So it's basically a shortcut to get around. So don't forget that. Other than that, what do you want to know? So I actually have bits of anomaly in here. So yeah, I don't know what to do with them. I've visited all the artifacts in this system. Just stomped in there with my big stompy armor. Where did I even leave that stuff? Did I put it in some... Yeah, here we go. Here's my big stomping around outfit. And yeah, blew shit up. It was good. You don't know how to stop it once you've set up the symbols. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Like what is no, what is that? What happens if I can I put it down? Can I put it down in space? You have to make the puzzle to make it new. What puzzle? Is it, do you have to go to the artifact location? Oh, I don't know. I'm worried now. So I've never picked up these. All you have to go back to it. Okay. Do I want to do that now? Of course I do. And then I hit save, I imagine. Okay, I'm just going to actually flick back here because while it's traveling I want to check out what's going on. So what are we short on? Actually, what are we short? Oh, D-Space Science 1. Which... Oh, you're going to be like 5,000 entries for Deep Space Science 4. What are you short on? No. Rocket Science. You are short on Deep Space Science 1. Okay, Deep Space Science 1 is somewhere up here. Primarily short on plate, which comes in. Okay, cool. Well, you're... Alright, you're pushing out the slush. Okay, that's good. The plate comes in either here... Okay, so plate is actually coming in now. Good. The bars are actually backed up. You have to go back to it at the Stargate. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. You just, like, move it. Oh, for goodness sake. And what is it? 149. Oh, okay, good. So it's going to tick over shortly. The ship will leave. Happy times. I love how clean my factory is. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I have to be, because I just can't handle figuring out. This is the planet. Yoink. It's all space grid, but I have to use supersonic trains or the game absolutely crawls. Even now it's kind of crawling because I'm cranking through 50,000, 51,000 science of stuff, and it hurts. But it sort of works. It sort of works having grid. Inputs and outputs on each grid. Very, very simple. Demand and supply handled by LTN mod. I'm sure if I install LTN Manager, I'm kind of resisting it because LTN Manager is going to tell me what's in and out of demand at each place, and I'm going to start realizing how much I need to go through and probably build a whole bunch of end game sites to finish or end game production. Because look at that, that was probably like 20 million copper. It's probably got eaten in a matter of hours. It's very sad. So all these things will have to be, oh yeah. Look at it all, just gone burgers. Yeah, have to do some more resource gathering. Almost certainly. Sad times for everyone. Just reduce the limit there. What about this one? Yeah, another completely dead site. So yes, almost certainly going to have to do a whole bunch of resource gathering before I can clear this game. Elevator. Oh, I wish I could use the elevator, but it's on the newest version of the game, of the mod, and I don't want to install it because it changes a bunch of recipes. And I'm sort of super familiar with this now, and I would break, something would break if I did it. Yeah. Well, I can't fit anything in, can I? Yeah. The ship actually does travel pretty quick. It's my fastest ship. I did have a ship which hit 350, but 350? Yeah, there's about 300. This is 300. 350 didn't work super great. Didn't have the size to protect itself and the range and what have you. But yeah, this is my little exploration ship. 300, pretty good clip. Oh yeah, this number's all lies. It'll get there very soon. Where is our bar production? So cool, 2 ships loading up. Nice. There must be. I'm gonna just put the old request up here. 50. Why not? I'm gonna have a whole section of bizarre. Oh, it's gone. Good. Bizarre orders because so many bits of my factory demand so many other things. This is one that's going to bug me. That science isn't ready yet. That's them gone. That's cranking along. Good. Where are you? This stuff. Well, you're missing entanglement data. And the other one that I want is this one. And you're missing, oh, you're missing the blimmin' cubes. Oh, you do my head in cubes. Okay, oh, you got some... Okay, here we go. We got cubes. Do I just want to increase the order for? Therefore, of them? Yes. Yes, even more cubes. Entanglement... Oh, actually, we're probably... No, we're not there yet. Okay, entanglement data. Nope, where are we? Entanglement data. Where are you when you... Where would you be if you were entanglement data? Somewhere in this factory. There's some purple stuff here. Entanglement data looks like... Yes, it is this dark stuff. We didn't leave you over here somewhere, did we? No. Oh, is you entanglement data? Okay, what are you missing? Oh, you're jammed up with fluids. Just the worst place to be. Do we have a fluid problem? We should not. Oh, it could be because of the backlog we generated. So here is... Okay, we're not making or introducing more into the network. Yep. I think we're just... Okay. Let's get out of the way of the dock. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I get it. There's a broken ring and you can put the pieces down. That's really obvious. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to save the game. Because I don't trust any of this to not go horribly wrong. There's going to be something bad happen, isn't there? Ooh. I see. No, not right. It's kind of sneaky, isn't it? It's got a couple of bits to it. This is kind of cool. You have lots to do for bad things to happen. Okay, that's good. I like how there's just no stars in the middle of this. It's kind of a strange black void. What would be next? Probably that. Oh, this is cool. I like this. It's actually probably something that Factorio... I mean, if you want to argue that it lacked anything, it would be that it lacked some kind of coherent, overarching story or reason for being. What is that? New technology in the tech tree, long-range star mapping. New technology unlocked is now in the tech tree, dimensional anchor. Ooh. Artifact jury rig. Whatever the rig is, it won't work. This is a construction site to make some repairs. Install a few motors, sensors, a control interface, and other add-ons. Well, I can give you space pipes. Okay, everything else will have to come back to. No, just stop flying. Okay, turn on the jets. We'll fly in the back of the ship. Don't tell anyone we left the back door open, okay? Okay. That's interesting. it's going to need some of these. Hopefully not more than that. It's going to need some batteries. Take 400 out. Lots of power and flooring. Well, this generates lots of power. This generates a gigawatt. I can pipe it in. Put more. Do I need to fly over there and put some flooring down? I got some on me. Whee. Oh, I see. It needs... It's a greeting site for the invading aliens. It's not enough. Would 3 gigawatts be enough? I could borrow one of my big ships. No, come back. I'll just turn off the Nexus for it. I will put down... Put you there. I'm going to put all my pipes in. Did I have anything else useful? I mean, I could build a reactor out here, but seems kind of pointless. I don't know. Park a ship nearby and maybe do the trick. Now I'm curious. I'm very curious indeed. You'll need 10 gigawatts. Oh, goody. Okay, 10 gigawatts. That's going to be a pain. Final step will be 120 gigawatts. Okie dokie. Right, that's being a bit silly, isn't it? That is being a bit silly. However, I can head out here. And why haven't I bookmarked this already? I should bookmark this. Nope. Nope, here we go. Bookmark the nuclear reactor, you dumb. There we go, done. So how much is this putting out? I feel like I can't even be in power that far. I mean, I can template this and build this multiple times. And we can take some fuel water out. If I just grab that, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it does do the trick. I mean, I could almost certainly build it tighter just to start with because it's a bit ridiculous, but you know, what can you do? Export to string. Actually, no, I don't want that one. I want to update this one. No, come here. I want to grab the tiles as well. There we go. And yes, you've got it. And the tiles. Got it. Cool. Export to string. Okay. No. Export to string. Copy. Okay. Okay. Now, input. Yes. Import. Stick it there. Okay. Now this orbit. That is a weird one, isn't it? Now, the nice thing oh, that was me. I'm supposed to be there. Okay, I am on it. Good. The nice thing I can do with this is that if I open the logistic planner and that chest, I can drag the blueprint on, and is 4K going to be too much? I can put that there like that. There you go. Now I've got multiple reactors ready to go when it lands. Can you give a suggestion? Yes, please give me a suggestion for the setup. I'm happy to hear it. But I will have to actually do the thing another time. I think we can probably just leave all that stuff off for now. How peculiar. Oh, it would be nice if I could use beamed power, but I think the beam power won't work all that way out. I use too much boilers for this. For this, I don't know. Temperature is pretty consistent. For one blue thing, 2 boilers. Oh yeah, it looks like I have... What have I done here? I should put another blue thing in. Where did I pump this steam? Oh yeah, this is terrible. It's not that great. It really isn't that great. I should put in a whole other I'll rework it once I go to build it. I will. I mean, the steam's peaked out, so I could just do that. Bam. Yeah, I'll just jam one in. It won't be massively perfectly efficient. I'll jam in some more of those, run the pipe around the edges. Yeah, it won't be perfect, but it will broadly do the trick. Because you can get four big big reactors for that. It actually really doesn't matter for out at dark assemblage, because it never even comes close to tapping out the full power, even with all the modules. So wherever it is. Yeah, I mean, it sometimes gets up to 2-ish, but it's never going to get close, so these are running perfectly fine. Even though everything's moduled up and everything, it doesn't really seem to make much difference. Yep, there's going. And out here. Fine. That is weird and crazy. Why I didn't think of putting it back together myself, I'll never know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring some water. Ice water? I don't even need that. I'll just bring tanks of water. They lose like 1%, don't they, per cycle? So I'll just one of my ships will... Yeah, I'll just put more of this in. Make it 18,000, and then when I get out, I'll park it nearby, pump out a few K, bish bash, job done. Get it down to something like 5K or something, because I always have 25K in here. There's always essentially heaps of water bottlenecked up, so I can load these up a bit, take the water out, take some fuel out. That's the other thing I will need is like a bunch of fuel for them. They will need some antimatter fuel. Take out 500 eventually. And we won't do that tonight because it's getting quite late. 3.30. What, 34%? Only 34% power. That's actually still for me quite a lot. I beamed 20 gigawatts, so 30% of that would still be a decent amount of power beamage, but maybe not enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. Where are we? Ah, that's actually not the correct location anymore. Edit, delete pin. Where are you? Here. So this thing is currently beaming 86 gigawatt. Nah, but it's not actually beaming anything right now. I'm just 94%. It is 0.3%. Okay, yeah, that would be suboptimal. That would be suboptimal indeed. So it is definitely would be a job for traveling out there with the reactor. That's kind of a pain, but you know, what can you do? So let's see if these boxes load up happily. They just 4K. Is it going to deliver? 10, 300. Oh yeah, it should all fit in one of those boxes. We'll see what happens. Are we seeing what I want to be seeing? We're so close. Oh, short on coolant again. Do I have a weird bottleneck issue? Let's have a look. No, this is fine. I do feel like my coolant stack isn't really as efficient as it should be, and a lot of that is down to how poorly fluids flow in this game, which is a perpetual source of annoyance. Do I want a blueprint for energy? Sure, I'm always interested in a good blueprint. If we went like can we get a bit more movement now? It's just like, look at the difference between these tanks. They just do not equalize in anything reasonable sort of fashion. The fluids aren't even making it all the way along here. They're just getting... Yeah. These are not... Okay, what I could do is... No, actually I want to keep those. Get rid of that. And that one can go over there. No, what am I doing? I could just be like that. I just want to kind of spread the liquids out a bit. Like they're not even... And there's still red lights down here. But I mean, they're also working so insanely fast now. Yeah. Are we improving any of that at all? I don't think so. I mean, these are all working well. They've all got this in. Loaded. Oh, I think I would just go to paste bin. How can I make it? Go to paste bin or go to Factorio prints and put it in, and then just type it in without, and just type out the word dot. maybe might work. Are we seeing up here? Did that little plan work? It sort of worked. Oh no, it just needs coolant. No, come on. What are you waiting for? You know what? You just go to your next thing. Why is that not balanced? That should be balanced. Are we missing something? No. Oh, Jesus. No, we're not missing anything. Just coolant. No, not that. That's... I'll just try and add more pumps on. I mean, look, it's so ridiculous how all the way down here we've got tons of fluid. Okay, we'll try and fill from the back of the tank for a change. Oh, that's a bit odd. Because without that throughput, we're just going to get jammed up with coolant just filling our pipes everywhere. Hope this works. I hope it does too. Okay, they're flowing happily. These guys are all happy. These ships are both out. I'm curious how they're doing. Slush barge. Coming home full of slush. Whoopsie, banging things. Slush barge 1. Is it filling up enough? No. Oh, we're actually kind of... Oh, don't tell me. Oh, acid. Oh my goodness me. Now, acid, what is wrong with you? There seems to be like a barreling issue. Launch. There's something... Sometimes I feel like barrels just go missing from my network. There's no reason that these should be in any way not with enough barrels. Now this is going to cause some barrels to return, but I should do this more often. I should have done this more often on my other landing pads. I should have gone this to a buffer so I could change the size of the buffer, then buffer into the network or out of the network. However it was. So now on Calipo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's a jolly acid that we're waiting for in order for us to produce the liquids we need. But at least we got one ship coming home. Water away from Nauvis, sulfur away. Yeah, cool. So now the barrels come back. Finally, full tank. Oops, keep whacking that microphone. Barrel. Nope. Okay, yes, that's fine. Actually, don't know why we have normal barrels on there, but that doesn't make a fundamentally large difference. Okay, that is a bit odd. Where am I? Actually, where am I? Oh, I'm there. Okay. That was a brief existential angst moment. Right, big boy ship is gone. Better make sure they're okay. They kind of worry me, those two. Sort by priority. Where are you not going? Oh, what? Why were you not moving from where you were and slowly losing heat, no doubt at that? I'm somewhat confused. How much science did you have? 1.1k. Why did we turn you around for a reason? I am unsure. 15 minutes? It seems odd. Did something break and cause you to stop? Don't think so. That's like the full distance away, I think. Alright, never mind. So that's the Shivank. And the other one is the artificial. Where are you? You are also heading for Nautilus orbit. Okay. Yeah, you're doing fine. You have to be quick, Andre. It is time for my bed. What are you lot waiting for? Just that data that requires the other stuff that we don't have. So that one is fine. This one requires this time-space anomaly data. Which is not being made here. Because we need cubes, and the cubes did some get made? Did more get made? Some small amount's been made. Gosh, doing my head in. We just have to wait. And I think coolant has been a problem, which is sad. So, do we have enough for the reactors we want here? So the first things first is we have a bunch of that, a bunch of that. We don't have any of that. That is fine. Pipes and reactors. As to be expected. Surface. You need to make sure there are more than those pipes. 1,000 pipes. What are you putting in a request for? Well, I do not need that. Stupid system. Do I need... I don't know why I need some of the stuff up to there, to be honest, but that's fine. Oh, pending moderation. I can't even see it in the moderation. You might have to come back and drop it as a comment on the video, and then it might go to pending moderation. Blooming YouTube's being too smart. So it needs reactors. The reactors we make, hand roll them. Do I actually have a couple on me? Don't think I do. Alright. So eventually it's going to need like a lot of reactors. Holy hell, 120 gig. That's insane. Like, that really is a lot. Hang on. Oh, we make stuff over here. Okie dokie. Random making things location. Of course you need them. Nah. Okay, fine. That's just a waiting game. I just have to wait now. I gotta wait for all this production to go ahead. Ah, what a pain. Here's more plate. That's fine. Here's some cryonite. Also fine. Yeah, tomorrow I have to do some work, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to park the oh, no we don't. I'm going to park the computer and just let it grind, which is something I do sometimes. Slush barge. Are you coming home full of slush? You are. Good barge. Slush barge 2. I have you at the... What is slush barge is on 3, isn't it? Also coming home. Why aren't you full of slush? Oh no, you're going out to Calipo. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I tell it not to worry about completely emptying. I usually send it back with 1 or 2k left because the last 1 or 2k can take ages to deliver. Fine. Okay. That is all fine. If you're wondering why it's flashing, I have logic to tell it to not bother to insert any more fuel when it's in dock. It'll hold the 10,000 for ages and stuff. So, yeah, I probably would like your template. I mean, yeah, I can rework and refiddle with things, but it does take its own sweet time. And these will broadly be okay, is what I'm guessing. That's got... Oh, I need to make sure that we lift some of those chips up. Oh, almost got myself ran over. So I've got to make sure we lift some... No, oops, hit the spaceship and fell off the ground, fell out of the sky. Yeah, well, we have this. It's just not producing very fast. Why are you not producing fast? Because you don't have the cubes. Oh, the special boy cubes you don't have. That's right. And that's just a job for... I think we can afford to go for 2 on these. Increase the number, increase our buffer. How are we looking? Way out of whack. If you tell me the search term to look for on Reddit, I'll just go find it, if you can think what it is. Yeah, no, their solar panels would be pointless. Okay, the fancy cubes are getting a little bit faster now. What are they even called? $48 per minute. Wow. It's climbing. Oh my god, no it's not. No, not them. Them. Wow, a mighty 30 per minute. Jeez. I guess that's a train load every 2.5 minutes. No, I can't see any of it. Yeah, YouTube will be blocking them. You can send me a Reddit message if you like, Tiny Pirate. If you're on Reddit, happiest. You send me long commentary there, it'd be easiest. I like how when I stare at it long enough, it starts to balance out the production here. These seem fine. I do wonder how you're supposed to crank out a lot of these sciences because the demands on your balls, your arcospheres, is so high. Like, 2 of them at a time seems about as much as you can manage, and I have a lot of arcospheres. Are you demanding a lot here? You are. We're going to deprioritize you slightly. Are you demanding a lot? You probably are as well. Deprioritize you slightly. I'm a little less worried about this science than I am about the other activities going on. And look, this is actually genuinely backed up. Your paste bin's waiting for moderation. Go to Factorio prints. I quite like Factorio prints. It's where I've got some of my books there. Some of them are probably a little out of date now, but yeah, they do the trick. Like I've deleted or have removed radar from all of my prints because there's no point. I was looking at the is this happier now? Could do with more. Oh, what a... Oh wow, actually it is very late. I need to go, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. At least this is working, so Calipo will be happy. It can load up with barrels. There's a bunch here. More could be done with. How much is coming? Another 3,000 would top that up. Yes, that'll do the trick. Hey, Rika. Just make doubly sure that Calipo is happy. Look, there's one of the slush barges heading out. Yes, we're unloading slush. Sulfuric acid is going. Oh, slush is being produced. We produce it really fast when we do have the acid. Holy heck. That is pretty awesome. Okay, and my hunch is that this was draining all of our plate, which is fine, but honestly, like, it kind of shocks me just how much is required. What are you? Where are you going? Oh, your cable. Okay, fine. So I usually have at least one ship delivering. The ingot ship doesn't move very much at all. That's just the nature because we're not burning through the science that requires it. But usually there's at least one ship running crazy amounts of plate back and forth. I actually don't even know where the other one is right now. We're stacked up on that stuff. Why aren't you guys all taking off? It's lack of fuel, isn't it? Is it? It is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It is. And that's down to a lack of coolant. Yeah. Gosh darn. Cryonite? Like, there's just like this never ending queue of things that I need to for this game to make for me. And you need cryonite. Yeah. Okay, game. Fine. This is a waiting game now because the 2 lots of cryonite ships should be sufficient. They should really be sufficient to do the job. But they both require everything to work at Calipo's end. Calipo wasn't outputting stuff. Think you've done it? Awesome. Is the actual fuel being generated at a reasonable pace? No, it won't be, and that'll be because of coolant. Yeah. Lack of coolant. I think when we come back next time, I'll install LTN Manager again so I can manage the priority settings on all of the stations, because I've fiddled them for ages, so they all need to be kind of reset back to their base, which would be handy. Do we have... See, that one's working. Hasn't got it. Hasn't got it. hasn't got it. Unless I took one out from here. And now it's happy, so that one's happy. And of course I took it from the wrong one to start with. That one's completely happy, so one of these just needs a reactor. Which will be handy. I'll be able to take all of that out and build whatever blueprint that Andre thinks he's got ready. Hey, look, Cryonite's here now. Is it unloaded? Come on. Fuel's going in. That's good. Cryonite is just very slowly going out. Why do I have this weird... Oh, I see. I've actually kind of poopied it. Okay. That one really should go this way then. There you go, something like that. That'll do the trick. Probably don't need that. Okay, so we can at least get this one moving a bit, this one moving a bit. Still so slow. So slow. I think this is a property of the slush. I wonder if it has a viscosity or something. Yep. And I think I might have got your message, Andre. Yep, I did. But it is too late, and if I start fiddling with it now, I'm going to go like completely mental and stay up too late. So I will have a study of that, and in my next live stream, I will check about implementing that, because that was a very interesting pointer you raised about the anomaly, and I look forward to having a fiddle with that soon. And that blueprint is definitely way too big boy chunky and not even efficient, so we will have to fix that one. But oh good, we're finally up to 3,000 logistic robots, so obviously the drones found it. Thank you very much, Andre, and thank you much, Rika, and everyone else for watching. I will catch you all again soon. Andre, you deserve a spaceship named after you. What should I go for? The Lynette. That is my exploration spaceship. It doesn't have a proper name, so it's going to now be the Andre Solomon. Come here, ship. Especially since it's going to be the touchstone of our exploration efforts. Well, I'm glad you've sort of pointed me in the right direction for it. I feel stupid not to have realized that the pieces of the ring were pieces of the ring that you could put back together. That's really embarrassing. And I know, I kind of wonder about the other artifact sites as well. Do I have links for my blueprints? Yes, Matthew. In my couple of previous videos, if you check the comments, I have put them in there. Now, there's a couple of things that may be wrong. First of all, this is my main book. I'm pretty sure the last comment I think my blueprint book that I link to on Factorio Prints includes all of this, and inside it is my space book, which I leave out of the book for reasons. I keep having the jolly thing disappear out of my toolbar. I don't know why. So the main book should have everything. There's a bunch of just random things in here, like this, and just conversion things for upgrade planner and other random junk. What's most relevant is the book of stations, which is unloading and loading, loading left, loading right, but I only actually use unloading left and unloading right. Water, fuel in and out on stuff, and lane balances, and a train. And also here is my grid, which now no longer has radar on it. Actually no, in the blueprint book it does. This grid also has the large pylons. There might be other grids which they'll do. Have I removed them all? Trying to find, there might be ones which don't have the large pylons. I'm sorry if I... Oh, no, here we go. The master grid with roboports and radars and everything. I would remove the radars, they just introduced lag. But that's the original base technology one, I guess you could say. It has... No, it doesn't have the too many... Cool, it doesn't have too many signals. Good. So I'd say that's probably the one to play with. I might do a few videos at the end with like really sorted out blueprints and talking over things like spaceship automation, cargo ship automation, and the spheres in my way, because I picked up a lot. Here's a grid with no roboports on it. Oh, with roboports but not much train tracks. No roboports, stuff like that. Various other just weird, dumb things that I have fiddled around with. Some of them aren't mine. So obviously Nalvis. Nalvis has... Not Nalvis. No, who is it? I've stolen their stuff. Nilaus. That's right. Nilaus has quite good blueprints. And I stole this off the internet as well. A balancer book. And oil refining from Nilaus. Which to be fair, I did kind of make my own versions of. Because you obviously need to do that for space exploration. So, yeah, that would be handy. The space book is full of just random things. Might be helpful. And, yeah, the things like the new Nexus ship, which I'm pretty pleased with, and the automation that goes with it, and little power trains and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So, that's my hauler for Necrotite. So even if nothing else, they might give you some ideas. Meanwhile, what are we doing here? What is it doing? Is it moving chips into it? Why are you not? What? They're jolly well there. I've seen them. They're in a box. What could be demanding them? I'm so confused. What I might do actually is make that one of them. There we go. Yeah, that could be the problem. The stuff being pulled out of other chests. Yeah. So anyway, I've been Tiny Pirate. I will come back to this another time. Probably, yeah, I'm actually not sure. Another time. I may have I've got some travel coming up, so it might not be as promptly as I would like. Take some of this out of my own jolly inventory and just do it myself. But until then, I hope you all enjoy this. I will definitely check out those blueprints, Andre. That might have to be the subject of the next video, I think, while all the rest of the station buffers. And where are you taking this drone? I'm watching you. Where? Oh, you're going to be taking it to some construction job, aren't you? Yeah, I know what you're doing. Oh, got to recharge. Come on. I wish as you went up tech that they had more power. It would make a lot of their pathing and everything more efficient and cheaper on the game as well. Where? Oh God, come on. The thing that I've had to do as well is go around and make sure every single power pole has a wire to a power pole. Having independent networks can be quite punishing on your UPS. Where are you going? Oh, you're going... That's a travesty. That is not needed anymore. Yeah, you can stop that. I don't think we're going to need another bunch of those. Get out of here. Alright. Okay, I should stop. It is late. So thanks for watching. It's been really great to have all of your advice and support. And yeah, I will catch up with you all again, hopefully fairly soon. Until then, I've been Tiny Pirate, and it has been good to catch up with you. We can bang that one up to 20, I think. Good night.